Ladies and gentlemen, how's it going today? I'm the Digital Ham, and as you've seen probably in the title of this video, I have a surprise for you guys and kind of myself. So let me just kind of take you back a little bit. This channel, I have been really working on a lot of my audio side. Audio is a huge passion of mine, and it has been something that's been driving me. So I first started out with just as a chronicle. I started out with the first mic I ever bought was the CAD U37 microphone, which is a USB microphone. So that was the first thing that I did. And then shortly after that, I bought a webcam, which is what I use currently, which is the Logitech C615. And since the purchase of that webcam, the webcam I'm using right now currently, I have gone from having one microphone and it just being USB, my CAD, to going and buying a XLR microphone, which is the NW800, an articulation arm, an interface. From there, I went and got another microphone, another articulation arm, and just the list just keeps going and going. Brand new microphone, brand new shock mount, brand new articulation arm, brand new interface. I mean, just all kinds of stuff, preamp for my mic. So, miking and, audio has been a real huge passion of mine. It's something that I feel like I want at the top of the achievement for this channel. But something that was left in the dark was my C615. And I've over the years, I first started out with Power Director Pro. I then, recently went to Sony Vegas 13 Pro. And I'm extremely happy with that. And it does give me better clarity and better picture and better color tone and all that stuff. But, I'm just reaching that point where I can't do much more as far as the digital side and doing it, editing and all that stuff. So, for years I've been thinking about getting a DSLR. And it's just the main thing with me is it's going to be like $700 because the DSLR that I want has to have a auxiliary mic input, and I'm going to have to get other lenses so that I can do what I want to do as far as the way I record and stuff. And it's, and I'd love to have the flip screen that comes out like the Canons and the, Nikons have. But it's just never amounted to anything. I mean, it's just always been a want, and it would be something I'd love to have later on down the road, but it's not been anything that has been super high on the list of priorities, of course. So fast forward to today. Today marks a different chapter in the channel's history of having I shouldn't say poor video quality. I mean, it comes in at 720, and on certain phones, you can get it in 1080, but it doesn't look as crisp and clean as everybody else's videos. Absolutely not. And that's something that kind of, I guess, drags my channel down to a degree, and also kind of makes me feel like kind of crappy. Although my audio sounds fantastic, I want to show you guys something. So I want to show you that right now. Shazam. There it is. What do you guys think? So this is my new webcam. After talking about the whole thing with me wanting to get a DSLR, I decided, I was like, nah, it's entirely too much money. So let me explain something. The C615 is what I could afford at the time. And when I bought it, it was like $70, right? Or $60 or $70, right? So I'd always wanted this guy, which is the Logitech C920. It was the one that I wanted for a very, very long time. And unfortunately, at that time, the price was through the roof, so I couldn't afford it. At the time of me finding out about the CU920 and seeing how good it was, I think it was around $120. So I put it on the back burner. I was like, well, I got the C615. It still shoots at 720 and 1080p. So there we go. And so I just kind of put it on the back burner. Well, now this thing has came down to like $49.99 on Amazon. So I was like, absolutely click, I buy it. So there's no comparison, guys. I mean, there's absolutely no comparison when I'm looking at the coloration, the vivid look of how everything looks. I mean, you can actually see my face, and it's not just all blotchy and, you know, and I mean, I drowned that other webcam, the C615. I drowned it in light because, you know, that's the one thing that really runs up your CPU usage is if you don't have enough light. And also if you're not giving the camera enough light, because they have kind of crappy sensors in them. So, I mean, you want to make sure that you're giving it every single, you know, possibility it has. Now, right now I have LEDs that I have mounted in a strip all the way around my computer screen. I stole this from somebody else, but anyways, the idea I got from another YouTuber, but let me show you when I unplug these. Okay. I'm not as bright. And some people actually might like this better. I don't know. I personally like it with a little bit more flooding of the light because it kind of helps make me stand, you know, away from the background a little bit. So, I mean, the other one, if I would have shut this main light off, it would look like absolute dog shit. So I'm super excited about it. I think it's a great step in the right direction for the channel. I hope you guys like it. If you do, make sure you hit the thumbs up button or leave me a comment in the, you know, comment section below. But here it is, guys. This is what I look like in full 1080p with good lighting, and, you know, colors are correct. And I mean, I might even do some color correction inside of, you know, Sony Vegas, but I mean, golly, it just makes me feel like a new man. It's like, wow, I actually can see myself pretty good. I mean, not to be vain or anything, but I mean, when you go from what look to be, I mean, like when you put these two side by side, it's literally mind blowing. It's like the one is like a 1994 like webcam, you know, from Microsoft, and then this is like, you know, released 2 years ago. Obviously, that's not the case. This is an older webcam. It's been released since 2011, guys. 2011. That's a long time ago. And this thing is still a #1 seller on Amazon. It is still probably one of the most highly used on YouTube. For many people use them. And there's also a new update. I want to say it's the C22 or C922 or the C930. I can't remember which one it is, but I've seen reviews of that one, and the picture's a tad bit better, but it really depends if you want more warm tones, not so much cool tones as far as your white balance. That one has a little bit better detection, in my opinion. This one you can tailor it almost the exact same, but the only thing different between that one and this one is the fact that it has background replacement. So right now you see me, but you can click a button and it pretty much will replace it with whatever type of background you want, pretty much chroma key, but without having to use chroma key. And it's good, but the detection system on it is not as good as some people would like. And so they revert back to using a 920 and just using a green screen, which I'm going to be getting one of those. They're not that expensive, and I got chroma key, and yeah, fuck it. Why not? We're going to try it. Anyway, so that's it. And it's such a great piece of equipment. I'm super excited about it. I think it does a great job, and there you go, guys. As always, guys, thanks for watching this video. If you have not subscribed to this channel, please do so. And if you have subscribed and haven't hit the bell, make sure you do, because it's not going to give you notifications. One other really very, very short, minute thing, but the algorithm is really changing a lot, guys. There's a lot of weird stuff that's going on. I mean, my channel used to bring in at least 90 views in a 48-hour period, and it's dropped down to like 40 to 50. I don't know if this is something that's just affecting me, and I'm still trying to upload, you know, weekly videos, but, you know, if you guys have a kind of like a backup to this story, or your own experience with your views dropping just out of the middle of nowhere, just let me know. It seems like it's been since the first of the year that, I mean, I was at a pike. I was going straight up, you know, like an elevator, and then it just kind of, or escalator, and then it just kind of tapered down to next to nothing. I don't understand. It's not like I'm not getting traffic. So anyways, that's it, guys. Thanks for checking out this video. We'll see you guys in the next one.